Looks like we're back live again, and we're back with the last game that it would appear that Nintendo actually tried with the Zelda game. At least that's how it feels to me. Alrighty, let's watch the intro. I absolutely love the opening piece of music for this game. And it would be nice if you guys could hear it. Hold on, I'm having a little issue with the audio. Let's pause this for 1 second. Nope, we got the audio back and rolling. Ah, screw it. I'm too excited. We gotta play this right off the bat. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I remember eagerly awaiting this game to come out when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be the best Zelda game ever made. And then the actuality was like, yeah, it was pretty decent, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting quite a bit more. Although, you know, kind of looking back on it, I really, really wish they had taken out, like, majority of, like, the Zelda elements in it. Instead of, like, Ganon as, like, the final boss, I wish they had kind of done something different. Because the focus of this game, it really doesn't even feel like it wants to be a Zelda game. It feels like Zelda's kind of tacked on at the end. Like, Zant was such a cool villain in the beginning. And then they just totally, as soon as the time came, they were like, nope. It's really not him, this villain we built up the entire game. It's just the villain you fought forever, over and over again. Which I get they wanted to, like, I don't know. How to put it in words. Like, link the games together. Because this one is a sequel to Majora's Mask. But at the same time, it's like, ugh. I can't believe they spent all that time to build up Zant just to tear him down at the end. The one fun thing about this game is how deformed the characters are. I felt like they really, they put a lot of effort in this game, at least. I can't say that necessarily about all of them. I always thought it was funny how they go in and like, okay, let's deliver the one sword that the blacksmith makes every 2 years. It's just like such a, oh, we're delivering a gift from the village. One sword from an entire village. That just seems so, I don't know, nonsensical. I guess it really depends on like how bad Hyrule is actually being run. I guess it must really be peaceful times, and there must not be a lot of taxes if you're sending a single sword as a gift. That almost seems like it's gonna take like more energy to deliver it than to actually make it. We'll just have to find out and see. My god, is this game slow, though. The worst part about this game is the pacing. To watch these characters just slowly walk. I always thought this is kind of like the turn in the games where they started making Link really ugly. Kind of hit its zenith in Skyward Sword. Could be worse. Sfado. I'm skipping him. He's not worth remembering. I didn't realize you can clip into stuff so easily. Oh man. What was Nintendo thinking when they made these characters? I don't think they were thinking. So weird playing this on a controller. I'm so used to the Wii. I had the Wii version of this. I mean, I have the GameCube as well, but that's the one I really played. It feels so nice though in terms of control. After you've been playing Nintendo 64 games. Skip. Why did... Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, worst girl. I really thought that's where the gate was, I'm afraid. I wonder if anyone's ever gotten in trouble on Twitch for using an emulator. Oh, this is so weird. My controller's so broken that the rumbler pack, it's essentially just like smacking the side of the controller instead of the little gearbox inside, so it actually feels like a horse gallop. It's kind of cool, but you know, it's not broken, it's just a function. At least this game lets you get started pretty quickly. I wonder if they're ever gonna make like a genuine like serious Zelda game. Again, like puzzles and dungeons, and they're kind of formulaic. Starts off in a forest kind of thing. This game is such a mixed bag of tone. On one hand, it's like you've got these like mini quests, and then they've got, you know, these like really cheery sound effects, bright text. It's like, yeah, like even that victory tone is it's very cheery, and at the same time, it makes like no sense because it's supposed to be the darkest one in the series. At least based on rating. It's still pretty good though. But this game, man, it needs like a major tune-up. Oh man, this is so crazy. I'm so used to the opposite version. The Wii version, which they mirrored the left to the right. They mirrored the entire game because they realized that most players were right-handed, and it would look weird if you're using the Wiimote with left or right hand. Do I want to save? Now it's time to go look at the Garbage Pail Kids. God, Nintendo. I kind of want them, like, I remember playing this game, like, I'm disappointed, you know, in terms of it being a Zelda game, but now looking back on it, I'm just like, I kind of want more stuff like this, where they make hideous, deformed creatures for characters. Maybe not so much the fact that they make them super annoying in this game, but... Oh yeah, this opening part, I hate it so much. It's so dumb. climbing wise too slow as well. No, I don't want to talk to this hideous pig man. Pigman air acorn head. No, thank you. I like how they gave him in this game like the most patchwork clothing job you've ever seen. I think this is the part where you can drop a beehive on someone's head. Nintendo really knows their audience if they're including a skip button in all these horribly boring cutscenes. Oh my goodness. What is he, sliding on butter? It's crazy how Twitch has become such an oversaturated market. I really didn't mean to do that. At least they made it somewhat easy to push it to shore. Can I pick it up out of the water? Yes, I can. They spent a good amount of time, I feel like, working out the bugs in this game. Because I've experienced very little, if any. Other than tonality, I think this is a pretty fun game. Yeah, actually thinking about it, like the way that I'm on the wrong side. The way that they design this is actually pretty good in terms. As long as you're talking to characters, it's pretty hard to get lost, which is like a pretty good hallmark of well thought out game. Oh, it's inverted. That's why it wasn't working. Most boring minigame ever. Yeah, this is the part where, like, how are you going to figure it out? You catch one fish, and then the cat comes to you. It's like, how do you know there's anything beyond that? You don't really know. Oh my god. Couldn't they have found someone better to work on Link's face? That was bad. That was quite awful. Oh, I didn't realize he carried the hook in his other hand. That's pretty good. Oh, this must be for the... Yeah, in the Wii version, he actually doesn't carry the hook in his hand. He's just got the rod out in front of him. Not gonna lie, I really like the Wii version. It's too easy, though. I feel like the nunchuck and the Wiimote, it makes aiming way too easy. Like, you could cheese every single boss. Like, nothing in the game was a challenge. Like, the motion controls made it so easy, which was really fun. I kind of miss motion controls. I felt like the Wii, it had so much potential, but it's like the only game that ever really lived up to that potential in terms of actual gameplay was Pandora's Tower. And that game is quite literally broken. Like, it is a horribly faulty game. About an hour, maybe 2 hours away from finishing the game, it literally starts like blue screening your Nintendo Wii. Like, it's a really fun game, but there's an area, and if you spend more than like 10 minutes in that area, it automatically blue screens. And the worst part about it is it happens in the absolute worst place. It happens in an area where you're in an invisible maze and you have to figure out how the different paths interconnect. So it's a lot of trial and error. It's the worst place to get lost. Or rather not get lost, but have an active time limit. That could actually be damaging your hardware, your console. But that was like the only game that really, I think, took charge of the Wii. And in my opinion, that was the best game on Nintendo Wii, was Pandora's Tower. Just because of how well it utilized the system. It's crazy to think that, like, Skyward Sword was on the same console as Twilight Princess. I think you gotta... How do you get to the back of his house? I forget. It's been so long since I've actually played this. Going here to decimate the pumpkin supply. I love video game logic. It's so minimalist. It's like, hey, there's 30 people in this village. We need 8 pumpkins and we'll survive. I wonder what well, actually, you know what? I was going to say, like, a realistic Zelda world wouldn't actually be very fun. Because in something like that, you know, like, it's medieval. There's no toilet paper. There's no soap. No hand sanitizer. It's just a big, dirty mess of a world. Are you kidding me? That'd be kind of weird to, like, just put a fence somewhere. There's no logical reason to be over here. God, I remember playing just hundreds of hours of this game. I'd say those were the days, but in many ways, those were not the days. For games, they were, mind you. Absolutely, for games, they were. Everything else? Actually, you know what? There was a lot. In 2006, a lot was going well for the world. What a different world we've encountered. We're like existing in like almost like the bad end. Like we've gone down the bad end route for the world, it feels like. Anyway. Oops. Just open a program. Oh, it was only 30. I could have gotten early. What's up, little bug man? Yeah, he just got destroyed. He's never gonna live it down. I keep forgetting how long this opening segment actually is. Yeah, I was never a fan of that one. That little, like, they explode into dust. I like the death animation from, like, Ocarina of Time, where everything just burns up. It's awesome. Please let me tell me I can skip all these cutscenes. What am I supposed to do next? Oh, that's right. I forgot they added this part. Tell me, old man, what should I do? Give me a prophecy. Oh, that's right. I wonder if you can actually stop it. I've never been able to stop it before. Okay, I guess you just gotta hold A and then hurt that poor little animal. I kind of wish you would have got pseudo slam or suplexed. That'd been really awesome. So many old memories come up. Hurry up, Fado. Let's get this show on the road. I want to get to the game where it actually starts. Okay, where's the grass? I actually have the strategy guide for this game, which is kind of crazy. I got the strategy guide before I got the game, and I just had to look past, like, I just wanted to look at the art, and I ended up finding out who the final boss was. Hopefully I haven't been skipping comments. I should probably open up a window for that real quick. Because I'm not very reliable at actually seeing when people comment, which is rather tragic. Alright, got that up in the background. Now I'll find out if something happens. Alright, my deformed child. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of forgetting what I'm supposed to do. I probably should have been paying attention. It's been a long time. Oh, that's what I had. That's so dumb. I like how a good amount of this atmosphere is really good, and then like a large part of it is just so annoying. God, these creatures they call Hylians are hideous. No, oh shoot, I shouldn't have agreed to that. No, I think you have to though. What am I supposed to do? That's actually kind of tricky. There's no indicator when it's ready. That's what I loved about the Wii version, is you don't have to hold it down. There we go. Gosh, it's been so long. I kind of want to play the Wii version now, just because how quickly the combat goes. I wonder if this game's harder. God, this game is so weird. Just looking at the designs of everything, it's just like slightly off. Don't know, don't care. I didn't know you could attack like that. I guess that's for the horseback. I like the way they did the graphics on the hearts. This game got a lot right. Do I have to buy a lantern? Doesn't this guy just give them away or something? I think you can steal from this guy, actually, if I remember correctly. I didn't realize that was soup. I thought we could steal from him. No, it's the other dude you can steal from. What happens if we keep drinking that? Can we get a death this quick? Okay, let's not tempt fate. I like how they give Link a wooden sword. Well, I mean, to be fair, metal would be so incredibly valuable. Because I doubt they have a coal mine or a steel mine. So it kind of makes sense that they would give him a wooden sword. I wonder how many streamers there are. I know right now it's like one of the most oversaturated markets right now. Like how these kids got through this. I think it's on the other side. We have the little bird man. We can steal from him. I forget why I need to go over there. I don't have a key. I bet you we have to go hunt down a key or something like that. Which makes no sense. Why would the key be locked in a chest in a cave? Where there's probably enemies. No! I lost it. I never liked that they downgraded the heart pieces, so you needed 5 to make a single heart. I felt like that was just too scammy. Like, 4 was enough. After any more than 4, you start looking at it, you're thinking, why? Why on God's green earth am I collecting 5 of these just for 1 heart piece? Like, it just gets so tedious. Times have changed, haven't they? Wow, this is so weird. I'm so used to it being on the other side. I wonder if more people bought the Wii version or the actual GameCube version of this game. Because I remember when it came out, pretty sure I had no idea it was on GameCube as well as Wii. It's kind of sad that the Wii didn't do too well. I mean, it sold really well. Like, Nintendo's console, or their gimmick consoles, usually sell really well. The Wii U, just on the other hand, didn't do well. There's still a few games I want to play on that. Yeah, the opening of this game sucks. Maybe it's trying to lure you into like a false sense of security because of how boring it is, but it's just not good. I like how he's walking. Oh, child goes missing? Let me casually walk over to you. Oh, man. This poor horse always has a saddle on it. You take the saddle off, it's just a permanent indentation. There's this thing called cribbing, where horses end up sucking in air. I don't know why they do it. It's probably so you don't put a saddle on them. It's so difficult to saddle up a horse when it actually starts sucking in air. Everyone's like, Like, oh, he's cribbing now. It's like, what do you expect? He doesn't want you to put the saddle on him. I've seen too many horses do that. Remember I used to be able to do it like under a minute. Now I'm just awful. That's what time does to us. It takes us away from the important things like playing Nintendo games. Wait, 205? Did he say that my time was 205? It was... I got 55. My horse done hurt itself. You know, I would love to read a cartoon about someone who, or watch a cartoon rather about someone who'd actually like make an animation about how like all these characters essentially are sitting in a infirmary ward together, and they all have like massive head trauma from like any game that lets you roll your character's head first into a wall without taking damage. That would be... I don't know. That'd be something else if you actually had a game where part of the mechanics were if you like rolled into the wall with your head first that you'd actually take damage, or, like knock your character out. I feel like that would end up in the type of game where it's like how to put it in words, where it's like it's like a subversion game. Like Cat Mario or anything like that. That's why I gotta go around. God, I remember as a kid, there was like these huge, giant roseberry bush thorns. Like these horribly large, like plants. How far did I just skip? I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, at least the game can begin. We get to some fun stuff. Oh shoot, it went far. Oh well. Yeah, this takes me back too many years. Man, I remember thinking like the actual effects on this game were really, really good, and now looking at it, all they're doing is just like essentially taking a bloom and unfocusing it over and over again, which is kind of a smart tactic. Looks kind of cheap. It's not really bloom. You're just taking the light and focusing and unfocusing it, which is interesting from a gameplay perspective. That effect I always thought looked awful. Just have a whole bunch of spheres like pop up. Okay, there we go. It worked. The music, Minda's theme has always been good. It's a shame that for the Wii version they didn't reorchestrate the music instead of having it just MIDI. But then again, oh man, there was so much music in this game. Like it's a pretty big game for its time. It's so weird how like intuitive like emotion controls became with the Wii for this game. Yeah, really useful at a time like this. I like these segments of the game. It's a shame that in, what's it called? In Skyward Sword, they just essentially ripped it off. I'd actually love to work on a game like this. Try to create something a little bit more newer and innovative, of course. I mean, when this came out, no, this really, well, I can't say that it wasn't innovative. I can't think of many games that let you play essentially as two characters with this kind of fluidity, or expect you to switch between characters, like dog form and human form. What a crazy day it's been today. I saw a vulture, but he was like T-posing. and he was just like stuck there, frozen. I got a picture of it, but it was kind of weird. Money, 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 money. I've always liked the idea of like you having a movie where like people are falling and then they're like running up a staircase as it's falling, like running on objects as it's falling. Oh, and the musical cues. I could do without them in this game. I think it'd be really fun to like a fan re-edit of this game. That'd be insane. I don't think like there's any saving something like something like Skyward Sword. I don't think you can fix that game because like the bosses are, I don't know, a mess, to put it lightly. I remember that the actual Wiimote had like a little speaker and play sound effects. Man, did that speaker sound cheap. I wonder what the actual like file size were for the sound effects the Wiimote would play. It must have been so incredibly like small. We're talking like 100 KB or something like that. It'd be crazy if we had speakers again inside of our game controllers. But, I don't know. The way of thinking about gaming has changed so incredibly so much. Like, most people, like, prefer to game with headphones on rather than in, like, a living room. Like, more people prefer like, bedroom gaming versus really anything else now. Like before, like gaming was like, oh, one console, it's in the living room, everyone's got to share it, you know, everyone's got to take turns. And then now it's like, it's a different world entirely. Like handhelds. No. First death. Alright, write it down on the counter. Give me the hearts. These are nightmare birds. You know what? It's so crazy when you're a kid. Like you play this and you never once need like heart parts, you go through this area without taking any damage whatsoever. My God. That certainly did it. Ooh, who's in the picture frame? Oh, it's a mirror. Never mind. I got excited. I was like, oh, we're gonna find some lore out. Nope, just a mirror. Not even a working one, too. I like how this game really broke the formula. I had no idea she dropped the name of the game in the beginning. I always remember enjoying this opening. Gosh, they did such a good job actually building up Zant as like a villain. And then they immediately destroyed him just so they could bring in, I don't know, the usual guy. It's like, oh, this is Todd. He works on the weekends. He's our usual. It's like, but I thought I was working tonight. Nope. Todd gets this spot. Looking back on it, these beasts are crazy looking. Even those ones are. Dang, Zant's design was so cool. Just because you didn't know what was there. And then they ruined him. I feel like the story was pretty ambitious for this game. Its tone suffered though, unfortunately, because they tried to make it too bright and cheery in the places where it's too bright and cheery, and they really needed to focus more on the shadow people. And not bring back Ganon, which was Oh, one of the biggest mistakes they did in this game. At least story-wise. She's just bald now. It's crazy because it's like it's weird. Like you hear the musical themes and they're so different from any other Zelda game that it just feels like you're not playing a game. And the next thing they drop in like the Zelda theme, and it's like, oh wow, yeah, no, I am playing a Zelda game. Nothing like politically capturing a princess, right? I like to notice a lot of things you don't notice necessarily as a kid. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. I just unplugged my controller. Come on. There we go. This is why Midna's the best character. Nothing like using psychological torment on your allies. Wait, how was she able to warp him in the beginning? Oh, that's right, because he's in wolf form. They can only warp when in wolf form. Wait. Oh man, I hate these gathering quests. They're the worst. Oh, you want to have fun? You want to experience the story? Go gather 20 bugs first. I remember just thinking that his hair looked like French fries. Which in a way it was kind of like smart to do it like that. But I don't know. Sorry, bucktooth buddy. Ain't got no time. Gonna get my friend back. Wait, it's not in this house? Oh well. It's been so long since I last played, I don't remember where anything is. Which is kind of good. You know, you never get that first playthrough again. Remember the first time playing through Ocarina of Time, or not Ocarina of Time. But, the Twilight Princess, or something like Dark Souls. I actually hated it when I first played. I was like, this game's stupid. But I didn't notice that giant wolf standing there. I pet a wolf. They're not actually that soft. You know, you think they'd be soft by the way they look? Nope. They don't actually look soft. They don't actually feel soft when you pet them. We scared him so badly he had to grow eyes just to, just to freak out. Don't I end up burning like someone's house down at some point in this game? Yeah, this wooden shield looks cheap. I only think you get the Hylian shield and that's it. I don't really think you get anything. I don't think you get any special shields in this game, which is a shame. Would have been really nice if there was like some special. Oops. Like a mirror shield or something like that. Honestly, I think this franchise is in a way kind of dead right now. It's not like they're trying to rebrand it, but they're trying to change up the dynamic. I thought I could light their house on fire, like knock something over. Must have just been my imagination. What game was I playing? Seriously, long time ago. Cock. You know, I kind of want to play Pandora's Tower instead. Now, thinking about it. Oh, but then no one's ever played that game. No one knows that game. Although, on the off chance that one person might come and view it. Oh man, do I even have Pandora's Tower still? Ah, it was a trap. Warp point. I'm only not gonna skip the cutscenes that I actually like. Something seems to happen to me. My stream, at least.
What do you eat?
Yes, take me from this backwater little town. I want to see the big city. It's hard to think how big gaming has become, like within sort of such a short amount of time. Like in my day, when I was a kid, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, I think it already come out. Definitely by that point. But like these graphics are so dated. Now they've got like fabric. They have ambient occlusion and fabric physics, gravity physics on clothing, cloth physics. You have wind physics. I don't know, like the amount of progress video games have received. We ask, like, why aren't we in the stars right now? Why aren't we living among the stars? Oh, it's because people started developing video games. That's where all the effort went. We might have been able to like reach the actual stars by now, but instead we're like still sending up rockets, not sure if they're gonna make it. Why? Because people play video games. All the best and brightest minds, that's all they do now is design video games. Figure out how to do fabric and gravity simulation on clothing. One of the unfortunate things I'm sad we never got to see was like what happens like there was no real advanced version of the creatures of Twilight. There was just like these foot soldier things, and that was it. Like it would have been really cool to actually seen a like a soldier or something like that, like a sentinel or a centurion or any other kind of like variation.
Jinky, you need fluid?
I wonder how long these actual bug catching segments are in this game, because I really don't remember. I'll go do that area real quick and come back, rather than have to go through all that area and then go back. Oh wait, no, here it is. Oh yeah, this is where we have to burn down the guy's house. So different when you're doing it backwards. In terms of left and right-handed, that is. Alright, let's burn his house down. He's a scaredy cat.
Decorate.
Ah! This place is a mess. Oh no, wait! You burned the house down in Death Mountain Village. Man, I'm not remembering the things in this game. I don't know if it would be any better if I actually did Wind Waker like I was planning. I was actually gonna do rewritten, but I was like, you know, I'll wait for Cass. That's one of those ones where I'm gonna wait for Cass.
Are we gonna with any fluid?
My goodness me. I think I'm starting to fall asleep. Oh, I hate this part. Oh, no, wait, I don't have to deal with the monkey just yet. The monkey segment is infuriating. That actually sounds like a terrifying dog. I kind of want to play Star Ocean. Or something like really, really long. Or not Star Ocean, Fantasy Star. That would boil my biscuit. Playing some Fantasy Star online. Or you know what? Online or Universe. If I could rig up the game to actually play like the beta, where everything is like really has like 100 hit points and you do like 2 or 3 damage. Like, I think I would, because, like, that made for the most challenging, simple fights ever. Everything was like this ridiculous bullet sponge in the Phantasy Star Universe beta. Done and done. Oh, did I miss them? No, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I can go back and grab them real quick. Plus they're in a different area. Oh no, wait, I did. Oh, I always missed them on the map. I'm so glad that they actually included on the map the area. The little white dots as to show you where these bugs are located. Otherwise, it would just be a hectic nightmare if you were trying to find them. They probably play tested it, and it probably didn't play test too well. And then they're like, okay, tag everything on the map. Certainly a possibility. I could have done without all these little sound effects. It just feels so patronizing. Remember, in this encounter, you can actually jump and get up here, I think it is. I think it's actually right here. You set up right, you can use a jump, get up on that geometry and then you can actually make it all the way to the Master Sword. But I don't think you can actually finish the game from there, which is a real shame. It'd be great to skip like the first 4 temples. Oh man, you know what I miss? Beef stroganoff. Oh my dear God in heaven. I miss beef stroganoff so much. Now the only thing I could eat from like beef stroganoff is like the beef. Can't do gluten anymore. And I can't do dairy. Oh, but man, if I could. It would be beef stroganoff night, every night. All week, all day. God, that would be good. Like, enjoy the foods in your life before they're gone. Because they will eventually be gone. Everything you care about will fade away when it comes to food. Especially if you have too many food allergies. I forgot how bad the designs on these characters were. They made him look too humanoid, that's why it looks dumb. If it was just like a giant, like, super squirrel, it'd look really cool. But he's got humanoid hands and feet, and he's just like hugging on a ball. It doesn't look good. Like, the tail design is so good. It's so cool. It's so unique. I love it. It's kind of like a scorpion, and it's very stylized. But then on the other hand, like, the humanoid face and the humanoid hands just ruined it. I wonder if that's supposed to be chainmail on his arms. Way to show some emotion, man. It's like Master Chief is just blank. King of Shadows. That's such a cool name. That's such a cool name. God, they needed to fix the design of the spirits. They needed to fix the design of the main character. They needed to fix the design of the enemies. Man, if this game, I think, had about like 5 to 10% difference in terms of how they design things, it would have been like, it would have been known as the best game of all time. It would have been Ocarina 2.0. I mean, it's still very loved, but at the same time, it was not enough. What do I want to do now? What do I have in my inventory? I'm actually gonna get some healing potion or something. I'll have a shot. I forget how you get all the bottles in this game. It's been so long. But I don't remember collecting things in this game being hard. Not even necessarily tedious, just time consuming. Don't they steal the horses well in this game? And major, major failure. You shouldn't have the happy theme playing until they have the children returned. You know what I mean? It should be dark and dreary. Like, I have not saved them yet. Hey, it's my man, Pigman. And I need to go on a shopping spree, Mr. Pigman. We all got things we need to do. Oh wait, wrong house. See, that's the theme. That's the theme that should be playing in the village, not this happy-go-lucky whatever it is. I'm telling you, man, they really missed the mark on tone with this game. Like, it's just like a 5 to 10% edit of this game. Best game ever made. I'm telling you. Even the ending's bittersweet. You gotta give it that. That's not even filled to the brim. By the way, if I've accidentally missed a chat, you can go and re-chat it because I'm not good at like checking the messages, trust me. That's why I have Cass do it. Or rather, that's why she plays while I usually check on it. I'll bring up Twitch real quick. Make sure I haven't missed anything. If I have, I apologize. Message from 2 hours ago or something. Alright. Let's get stuck into this. Let's see. Do I want to talk to Russell? Let me go talk to the swordsman. Not much of a swordsman if you got that beaten. Broken man, I found you at last. Yep, he's broken. Oh man, he's so tiny. I did like the fact you could collect bugs in this game. Oh, that's right, I can go get a piece of heart now. Also, the climbing it's too slow. I just love to critique these games because it's like if you just make a few improvements, these games would be undeniably amazing. I don't care if it looks unnatural, it's just boring. Going up a ladder up and down like that, it takes too long. Alright, let me call my horse. Or did they steal the horse? I always forget. I think they steal the horse or something like that. As if it was a really good horse. It was just it was a Clydesdale, and it's tiny compared to the boars. Oh man. I kind of want to play Elden Ring now. I never beat that one. I'd have to start an entirely new character. I'm so sad that magic in that game is so bad. Astrologian, oh my god, the magic in that game. It's on another level of just being broken. I remember there was a guide for Elden Ring. You know, it was like, okay, how to get overpowered in Elden Ring in 10 minutes, you know? Kind of like a rite of passage of, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Probably shouldn't have that equipped. Yeah, but it's like kind of like a rite of passage for like a Dark Souls game that you have a video of how to get overpowered in 10 minutes, you know. But using magic, it doesn't really work. Doesn't he give me a... Heck yeah. That is actually a really good piece of level design. Like, oh, go talk to this guy. Oh, optional. Get a new bottle. And then you're gonna run out here regardless. So if you do buy it, it really does come in handy. That is good level design, because it gives you the chance for your player to be like, they're probably telling me I'm gonna need lantern oil without telling me I need lantern oil. Without, like, doing it in a super, super secretive way where you have to talk to one particular character. It's like, no, it's like, hey, here's an incentive. Do you want another bottle? Oh, heck yeah, I want another bottle. Maybe it also comes with something that's gonna make the game easier. That's gonna help your journey. It's like, whoa. This is like... You know, that's a genius level move in terms of game design. When you can warn your player about something beforehand. And incentivize them at the same time that they're going to want an item. That just works. Let's go, monkey. You know, actually playing this, I'm not remembering why I wanted to play it. Like, the nostalgia's not holding up. I always felt like the combat in this game felt like weak, but I wonder if that's because the because it was just too easy on the Wii version. I'm over here gonna get poisoned by gas because I just want to grab a rupee. It could happen. Breaks my lantern. Thanks, monkey. Thank you. I never noticed this, but Link kind of runs like a gremlin. His arms are at his side, and he's just got like this weird run. Maybe that's just to prevent the clothes like from clipping together, but kind of runs like a gremlin. Oh, here comes the best character. Yeah, my man. Only sells 2 things. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1. How desperate would you have to be to go into a woods, find some bird that's has like a giant tumor head, and tells you to like go through a self-checkout, buy a potion that's very questionable. It's just, I don't know, it blows my mind. It's like you'd have to be pretty desperate for a red potion to trust something that sketchy. What does he teach us first? I think it's the finishing blow. It's so crazy how tiny he is. Oh man. When you think that's Ocarina of Time Link, like fully grown, he's up against, that's just, oh man. Imagine being so resentful to the world that you are like the best swordsman that you end up becoming essentially a specter, and that's what you're holding as a grudge, is that you were the best swordsman and that none of your children were capable to even carry on your ability because you were that good. That's a miserable way to die. That's a miserable way to be a brutal, like a bitter ghost. Oh, my children were failures. They couldn't hold on to my sword technique, so I'm just gonna be a specter. But then again, it kind of worked. Man, they really made this temple long. It's not a very fun one either. Accidentally cut the monkey's head off as well. That'd be a very different kind of game.
Units.
Alright, this actually looks like a wonderful place to call it for the stream. It was just a little test stream to see if I was even capable of streaming without Cass here, because goodness gracious, you know, a streaming duo once in a while has to flex their wings and make sure that they can still stream on their own. Anyway, thank you all for watching tonight, and we'll see where things end up. But in the meantime, let's have a good day.